Living Purely with Purely Steph. Here I do daily lifestyle vlogs and hauls, um, anything like lifestyle cleaning, clothing hauls, organizing this mess of a room, and then just of course everything that I'm doing, like as I said, in my daily life. So today I am doing what I already did, but I'm just putting this as an intro because I didn't do an intro. My basically unboxing of my Bibles, that unboxing my Bibles from my storage. So these are Bibles that I already previously had when I was living in my apartment, and they've been in storage for about a year or over a year, and I'm getting them out of storage. Hey y'all, so it is Sunday and I made it home about 2 hours ago. Been talking to a family because we have a lot of different decisions to make and things to get together. I swept the floor and I brushed out my hair. And so all this stuff right here, the boxes and the blue tote right here, are Bibles that I got from my storage yesterday. So I want to unpack them with you guys, but I really don't have anywhere to put them. So I'm just going to look in here and see what I have so I can utilize what I have. And I'm going to look for a Bible for my boyfriend because I told him that I was going to give him, I think it's called Praying for America, that Bible, because I never used it. So somebody should get some use out of it. And y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to have my fans on because I am hot. And this cute little set that y'all gonna see me have, I purchased for $3.97 at Family Dollar. It's the Just Be brand, and I think I got one in a large and one in an extra large, I believe, because I've gained a lot of weight, y'all. So I'm trying to figure out what my size is. I was in smaller sizes for a while, so I'm trying to figure out what my range is. But it's so comfortable. It looks good. It feels good. The shorts are a little bit longer than all my other shorts. They're up there. So, oh, and it has pockets too. So I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit closer, turn that light on, and y'all, my room looks a mess. It's very unorganized. It's very cluttered. There's a lot of stuff. And I have a lot more stuff to get out of my storage. A lot more stuff. I don't even know what some of that stuff is. I feel like I just need to have some people come in and take some stuff. So all of this is like beach stuff. Like this is inflatable. I think these are inflatable balls that you can like put in the pool. And then these are those towels that you're supposed to be able to put on the beach and it's not supposed to get wet. This is some clothes. I didn't realize this what this is. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. And these other things, I probably can't even fit most of this stuff. I'll have to try those out. I'll put those in my clothes. And then I just found my remote, y'all. I couldn't find my remote for a whole week. And I just found it. So I have the Story of Christian Theology, which I have not begun reading this yet. And I don't know where I got this from. It's either Christian Books or Goodwill. Or something like that. Oh, I have this Interleave Journal and Bible that was $20 that I purchased from the Goodwill. And my purpose. Now this did get a little water damage when I was staying in my apartment, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, that's not true. But it did get a little ding like in this excellent. Just a little bit more. So this one is super duper pretty. It's the ESV translation by Crossway. So that's that. And my whole purpose for getting this one was because I wanted to go through the Bible and the Quran and do a study. Just to kind of understand, because I feel like if you're gonna minister to people and you don't know what they know, like how are you gonna really minister to them? You basically just going based off, you don't have full insight and wisdom. This Bible right here, this is the Daily Devotional Bible for Women. It's an NKJV by Holman, and I put stickers on it. And this says, "This girl is forever fearless." And these had came from Dollar Tree, I believe. They were just some little flowers. And this Bible is purple accented. This like tealish color is my favorite color. But for me, one of the main problems that I have with a lot of women's Bibles is that as a single woman, I can't relate to a lot of the stuff that's in it. It's a lot of talking about taking care of your home, taking care of your husband, taking care of your kids, different roles like that. Which of course I have to take care of my home, but it's just like all the overwhelm and the pressures of the world that I don't really have. So a lot of the devotionals, they don't really relate to me and touch me in any kind of way. So that's why it's like really, like I actually have the women's Bible over there. It's a young women's Bible, and then it's a women's Bible. I forget what brand it is, but I don't really relate to it. So this is my Charles Spurgeon Bible that I haven't really gotten to, but it's really pretty. And then of course I'm gonna do reviews on all of these Bibles. I've done them before. I don't know where the videos are, so I'm gonna do updated versions. This is actually a journaling Bible as well. It's a Holy Bible Common English, so it's a CEB Common English Bible, and that's the ISBN if you want to purchase that. And I had purchased this Bible to take my notes from my two Bibles that I had used and put them together, so I can have like a Bible with all of my notes in it. But I just have not been able to transfer those Bibles, and I just I don't know where that Bible is, but I have the same version of that Bible in like a leather print, kind of like this, and then I have a hardback like this, like a paperback version of it. Oh, I thought it was a lot more Bible in here. Okay, I love this Bible right here, the Women's Life Bible. I love this Bible right here. Now, this is a Bible that you can use. It says discovering God's best for your life and relationships, and it's a New King James Version. You can use this as a single woman or as a married woman, and it will relate to you. And I'll show y'all when I do my the review. But I love this book. When I was going deeper and deeper into depression and didn't even know it, this is one of the Bibles that I gravitated to a lot to read and help me. This book right here, I believe I got this one from Thrift Books. It says Thrift Books, and it says it was 20% off. This is the NIV Faith and Work Bible. So I definitely want to get into this, because I think one of the main reasons why I wanted to get that is because I felt like my life hasn't been purposeful enough, and so like to really pour into me that everything that you do on a daily basis is purposeful in the kingdom, which I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like that because I was depressed, and then knowing was getting more and more depressed. But now I am taking anxiety medications, and that has really helped a lot. So if you are a Christian and you believe that you cannot take medicine and still be a person of faith and have mental health issues and trust in the Lord and not take medicine, that is not true. This Bible I purchased from Christian Book. It's called the Answer Bible, and it was $14.99, and it's just a translation of selected writings. It's kind of like I would say it's like a Christian soup, chicken soup for the soul for Christians, like the chicken soup of the soul Bible. Basically, it's basically what it is. So here's one article, reading. It's an inspirational reading. It's 260 in here. One on identity, one on guidance. I saw another one that said commitment. This one says church. So that's what that looks like. And then let me see something. I was trying to see if it had like little prayers or something in here, but no, it just looks like it has articles in here. I think I looked in here like 1 or 2 times, so I have to really look into it to see like how deep I feel the articles are. This Bible right here, y'all, I love this Bible. I love this Bible. This Bible helped me a lot as well when I was going through depression. It was $19.99 from Christian Books. This one, I believe, is one that some of the Bibles that I have, they're like out of print. You only can find them like eBay or something like that. And this is the T.D. Jakes Relationship Bible. I'm definitely going to show y'all this one because I love that. Look at the tabs on the side. So these are like the things that I will go through and read continuously. And the same thing with this one right here. And this one I think is another one that's out of print. And then I have the I found this one at half price books too. This is the T.D. Jakes New King James Version Holy Bible for women, the Woman Thou Art Loose edition. And this one is really pretty. I'm gonna have to look at them again and see, read the articles and kind of see if they, like, how I felt about them, like if they even helped me or not. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 already. Here's one right here. Chicken Soup for the Soul Bible. So this is the actual Chicken Soup for the Soul Bible, and it was $14.99 at half price books. So y'all, I literally used to walk to half price books before I got my car, because it was one, I'm not gonna say it was right around the corner from my house, maybe like a 30-minute walk or so, and it was like rarely close to the Walmart. So when I would walk to Walmart, I would walk to half price books, and this was like in 2017, 2018. And then when I got my car, I would just go and go to half price books and purchase books. And then when I had moved to my other in the Champaign Forest area, there was a Christian Books fairly close to me too, so I would go over there. This was in there. That's pretty. I have to look at that. So yeah, this it has a little, I don't know if those prayers, I have to see what that is, and little articles, I guess. And then it has the Bible text, and it has the words of Christ. It looks like it has the words of Christ, and you always go to Matthew or one of the Gospels. So the words of Christ are in this color. I don't know if that's orange. I don't know what color to call it, but yeah. And then I have, okay, this one right here is the Jack Van Imp Prophecy Bible. So this one details like all the different prophecies that's in the Bible, and it's the words of Christ in red. It's the King James Version, and it's a JVI. And I have these dryer sheets in here because, y'all, I think I purchased this book from Christian Books, and this Bible has a distinctive smell that is so weird. It smells so weird to me. I don't know what the smell is, but it smells so weird. So it just has like the prophecies grayed out. So I really like this and really want to get into this. And I think my grandma and my mama had wanted this one from me, but I was like, yeah, no, not happening. Who's Who in the Bible for $6.49. I used to have one of these that I used to use all the time when I was a little girl. It was one of the white ones, the one from back in the day. And so this is this one, and then it's just like, no, I think that was what's what in the Bible, and this is who's who. So if you look up the name, it's an alphabetical order, and then it tells you who is who, which that's going to be very helpful because I'm in Daniel, and so, you know, but mostly in Daniel it's just Daniel, Nebuchadnezzar, the magicians, his counselors, and that's pretty much it. And then like whoever was, sent as the head to slay these people or something like that, because they didn't do what they were supposed to do according to the king. I have this Max Lucado, the devotional Bible experience in the heart of Jesus, New Century Version. I need to decide if this is something I'm going to keep. I don't know if I want to keep this Bible. It has articles in here, or whatever these will be called, and then like on the side it'll have these, it's called life lessons, where like you can go deeper. It has the situation, observation, inspiration, application, and exploration. So that's like his little study method. So I'll have to look into this one and see if this is something that I want to keep. And then I have these two. This Bible right here, I think I was gonna make my prayer Bible, but I think it was just too small for me, y'all. It was just too small, and I was gonna need to actually write out the prayers. And so I think that is why this one was not completed, because I even think, yeah, back here I have my key. This is the key that I go by, and I need to remake it so that I can post it. But yellow I use for vows, oath, people, history, times, genealogy, kings, places, and covenant. Blue for wisdom, teaching, instruction, commands, thoughts, and dreams. Orange for the fruit of the spirit, worship, prayer, doctrine, angels, miracles, and blessings. Dark green for God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Savior, Messiah, Lord in heaven. Light green for calling, ministry, and my purpose. Purple for women, parenting, marriage, friendship, and relationship. It was a darker orange for war, army, armor, battles, fighting, destiny, promise, and counts. I don't know what the countries, I guess. And then brown for Satan, sin, death, evil, idols, false teachers, hypocrites, temptation, doubt, and deceit. And I always had a problem like with that one, because I didn't want it to be black, and I didn't really want it to be brown, because that's my skin color, and most people associate black with evil things. And of course it's really hard to like find like a great highlighter and use gray, because it's either gonna probably be too dark or too light. So that was my key. But I think in my Bible that I have in my job, because I took a Bible to my job, and so when I'm on break I use that Bible, and so I'm studying Daniel here at home. Let me see. Oh, y'all. So I have, I don't even know, hold on. I had this, I think my nephew came in here and messed with this. Yeah, I had this all pinned up the right way, and I think he came in here and messed with it. But I just printed this out, and then I just took my notes like on the side, kind of like a spiral bound. And I can either punch holes and put it in a binder, or I can just spiral bind it. So as many times as I want to study Daniel, I can, without it being like in any specific Bible, and I feel like, oh, like I'm writing too much and I would get distracted by the notes, I can just put it in there. And so I was using the orange for the different people and stuff like that. So that's the same color that I used in my Bible that I had at work. So what I was saying, I was reading Daniel here at home. I finished reading it at work, listening to it on audio, and then I was highlighting in my Bible at work. So now I need to find a Bible to use at home to highlight as well, to do my personal studies. And then I also have me and my boyfriend, we Bible study together, so I want to have a separate Bible for that. But I do have a binder that I'm using for that, so that I can do that separately. And then I need a Bible for ministry, because I have a 12-week course. It's going to be once a week that I need to do my curriculum for. And so I don't know if it's going to come out of Daniel, or if that's just something God has me personally studying. I'm not sure, but I feel like it could tie in. And then I have this illuminated Bible art journaling edition, English Standard Version. It was $19.99 at Christian Books. And here's one of the pages that I did. But this is kind of what it looks like. This one was pre-owned, so it does have like they wrote in it a little bit. And it's a little nerve-wracking, but it is what it is. So I have that, and I think that's all the Bibles that came out of this one. And now I need to put all this back in here because I need to get to this box. But at least I know it's in here. And then I can count how many Bibles I have, so I know what I need to do as far as storing these Bibles. I'm going to need bookshelves. So some of these Bibles I haven't used, but a lot of the Bibles I use them, y'all. They might not have like writing in them, but like the devotional Bibles, I really use them, especially when at time when I was going through, and it was for years, y'all. So it was very consistent use. Thank y'all for coming, and y'all have a wonderful day, guys.